Que lo que, man? Today it's your boy Flowzy Law back with another video. And we're gonna be reacting to 10 terrifying close calls caught on camera. So yeah, man, let's get into this video, man.
From a heart-stopping near miss at a railroad crossing in the UK, and a construction worker in Russia who took a lucky leap of faith,
Damn.
a building in Egypt that collapsed moments after those inside escaped, and a fireball on a Russian highway that almost incinerated this cameraman.
Holy crap, man. Hey, cameraman never dies, man. Cameraman never dies, man. Hey, make sure you like and subscribe right now if you're not already subscribed.
Chayapum is a landlocked province in northern Thailand. It's home to about 1.3 million people and a motocross.
And make sure you guys drink some H2O, man. Water, very important, man.
On September 17th of 2023, the team embarked on a long ride after several days of heavy rain in Chayapum. The dirt roads were muddy, but these pros they could handle it.
I'm Chinese too. I'm trilingual, yo.
At least as smoothly as it can go, given the conditions. About a mile into the woods, the water seemed to get deeper. Then, out of nowhere, the team came upon a freak flash flood through their path. When our cameraman arrived, he learned his buddy had gotten swept up in it.
Damn. Oh shit. Wait, I thought that was the guy that they took. Yo.
Our cameraman
swept another dude
through the wet grassland in desperate search of his friend. He could be washed up on the shore or miles downstream by now. These bikers simply had no idea. Their anxiety built as the camera kept rolling. It finally released when they learned their friend's fate.
Did he make it?
Thankfully, the biker was okay and emerged from the water without a scratch. We can't say the same about his bike.
He got lucky, yo.
It looks like he got washed downriver, never to be seen
again, buddy.
Since there was no way across and no going.
Hey, buddy. Your bike's cooked, man. You're not getting that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're not getting it.
The flood to subside before continuing their journey. It's unclear who had to carry the man who lost his bike. In the United States, we have OSHA, or the Occupational Safety and Health Administration. They do their best to ensure work conditions are safe for everyone, especially regarding dangerous work like construction.
Hey, I'm a construction worker too.
Well,
say.
Whatever allowed this to happen? It was March 19th of 2017. Two Russian construction workers were out on the job site. One was in charge of cutting some support rods, while the other filled.
Oh, let me guess, chat. He cut down the support rods. That's he cut down the support rods. That's what happened. That's what happened.
They weren't laughing when the bridge suddenly collapsed, and our Russian worker had to make a leap of faith to safety.
No way. How do you manage to cut your own support rods, man?
Я говорю, заденет, будет падать, заденет столб по-любому вот этим аппендицитом. И он повисит вот на той центральном.
Oh shit. He hit that jump though. He hit that shit though.
Thankfully, the worker landed safely on the concrete
Yo, he hit that jump on the IT.
He avoided those steel rods sticking out of the platform he was standing on. This video's like those cartoons of people sawing the tree branch they're sitting on. Did this guy think that column would remain standing as the bridge collapsed around him? And if it did, how the heck did he plan on getting down? Needless to say, OSHA would have a problem with the safety practices on this job site. China is full of stunning mountain views once you venture outside the main cities. This family in northern China was out for a casual sightseeing ride when they narrowly avoided a complete catastrophe. It was July 29th of 2021. The family had just parked their red SUV near the edge of a roadside cliff. Just as they were getting ready to leave, the brakes failed and their car began rolling toward the edge.
Yo, why he low key? Yo, Chad, why he low key got that shit on though? I ain't gonna lie, he got that shit on though. Oh shit. Nah, bro. Hey. Yo. He didn't get the mom. Chat. Type 1 or type 2. Type 1 if she made it. Type 2 if she didn't. I think she made it, man.
By some miracle, the car stopped halfway down and never flipped over.
No way.
Rescuers the woman who was
That-
still inside and
Man, that's so lucky, man. That's so
extracted her
lucky.
without any life-threatening injuries. The rest of the family is lucky they escaped in time. When the father grabbed the car, it bought those in the back a few quick seconds to open the doors and jump out. According to reports, the woman in the front couldn't
Why didn't she jump out though? Like, she already had her door open and everything.
move because her seatbelt was stuck.
Her
That same
seatbelt was
seatbelt
stuck?
likely saved her life as the SUV rolled down the mountain. February of 2011. Christopher Carlson, an avid backcountry skier, has just arrived in Verbier, Switzerland for a few days on the mountain. He waited at the top and watched as all of his friends went down before him. He was excited when his turn finally came, but that excitement quickly turned to panic when a freak avalanche swept him off his skis.
Damn, an avalanche? Oh shit, man down. Oh shit. And then there's nothing you can do to like prevent that, man.
Thanks to his years of experience, Christopher
Yeah, at least he made
could
it.
cup his hands around his mouth as the snow piled on. This helped form an air pocket, allowing him to breathe under about 6 feet of snow.
Hey, that man's
Meanwhile,
smart, bro.
his
That
backcountry
man's
safety
smart.
equipment helps his friends locate and dig him out.
Yo, what? Why is he yelling like that, bruh? I can't. Hey, you can't even blame him. He's stuck in the snow and shit. Hey, they found him though. They found him.
According to data from the Colorado Avalanche Information Center, most victims will suffocate within minutes of getting buried. Thanks to Christopher's air pocket, he could have lasted several hours under the snow. It would have been cold, scary, and uncomfortable, but it would have given rescue teams plenty of time to find him. Thankfully, his friends only needed a few minutes. In the extreme sport of acro-paragliding, normal paragliders take things up a notch by performing twists, flips, and spins in the air.
Hell nah, bro. I would never do this, man. See, something about me, man. I'm afraid of heights. I can't lie to you. I'm afraid of heights, man. That shit's scary, bro. I would never do this, man.
Will perform these tricks over a body of calm
Heck
water.
no. Hey, give me $1 million and I'll do it. Shit.
If something goes wrong. This high-flying daredevil took things to a new level when he tried a death-defying trick over a dense forest. Watch as things go very wrong.
Man, they keep playing, man.
Catastrophic crash.
They be playing with their lives, man. Hell no. Shit. Hell no, man. What kind of trick is he even doing, bro? Yo, what's going on right now? What's going on, man? This still part of the trick, or is Buddy dying here?
Luckily, our pilot regained control and could float as he caught his breath. He sat there in stunned silence for a few moments, likely thinking about how close he came to certain death. He claims he made a rookie mistake by trying a risky, twisted maneuver too low to the ground. He lost his brake handle and began sinking toward the trees. Things got worse as his lines crossed, forcing him to untangle them manually. Then, part of his wing clipped the treetops. Luckily, he corrected course at the last second and floated down to safety. Hopefully, he learned from this close call and won't repeat the same rookie mistake.
Yeah.
Unless you have a story, you don't have a way to persuade people.
Network Rail owns and manages the general infrastructure for most of Great Britain's railroads. They take safety seriously and don't appreciate when people's reckless behavior leads to accidents on their tracks. And while most people know to stop and wait for the train to cross, others aren't as wise. Network Rail could hardly believe it when they began reviewing CCTV footage from different level crossings along the Wessex route. Watch how several close calls could have led to catastrophe. The first incident occurred on June 1st of 2024. A couple waited patiently for the first train to pass. Then they ignored the red lights and lowered arms, assuming the crossing was safe. They quickly learned it wasn't. As
Yo, how stupid
was heading their way.
Yo, how stupid can you be, bro? The light is still on, man. That means you can't go.
They scamper across the tracks and run to safety. Two more incidents occurred at the same time.
She got lucky, I ain't gonna lie. She got lucky.
Watch as the first pedestrian and his dog are nearly taken out by a passing train. About 2 months later,
that one was close, gang.
Casually crosses in front of the same train, missing it by only a few feet.
Yo.
It almost looks like he wanted to push it.
Yo, why is Buddy just standing there, bro? Get out the way, gang. Better get hit.
As far as possible. The next clip doesn't involve any trains. Instead, we see two bikers who tried to beat the crossing arms.
Oh,
Instead,
hell no.
They
They're about dumb as hell.
into each other, putting everyone's life at risk. According to Network Rail, 466 incidents like these occurred between 2023 and 2024, and that's only counting the Wessex route. The figures show a 24% increase in misuse incidents. Apparently, those living along the Wessex route don't care about basic train safety.
That's crazy. That's a big number, man. That's a big number.
Anak Krakatau is among the most well-known volcanoes in the world. Born from the catastrophic eruption of 1883, Anak Krakatau, or Child of Krakatau, used to be about 1,100 feet tall. Then another massive eruption in October of 2018 cut the mountain in half. It was October 16th of 2018. Krakatau enthusiast Matthew Davidson was on board a tour boat in the Sunda Strait when the legendary mountain blew its lid. He kept
No
the camera
way.
rolling as lava bombs landed and rolled toward the water.
Oh.
Then, things escalated significantly when a few of those bombs landed right next to his boat.
Yo, that's so rare though to see like a volcano explode like and have this much footage. That's crazy. That's a big volcano too. Damn. Damn, actually.
Matthew was lucky their captain got them out of there in time. It's hard to tell from the footage, but those lava bombs are about the size of your car. If one landed on their boat, well,
Man,
you can use your
them
imagination.
small ass rocks, man.
The 2018 eruptive period at Anak Krakatau lasted from June of 2018 until January of 2019. Another large-scale eruption in December sent a
Yo, I was
devastating
always scared of
tsunami
tsunamis, dude.
Hundreds of people
Oh,
lost their
hell
lives,
no.
and thousands more lost their homes. When it was over,
Let me know. Have you guys ever watched that one movie where the tsunami takes over the whole United States, the whole world, and man, that movie was crazy, man. Still to this day, I believe it. One day, that shit's gonna happen, man, and I'm not gonna be here for it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Shit's scary.
Anak Krakatau
shit's
shrunk
scary,
from
dude.
1,100 feet to 360 feet. In other words, Matthew and his tour group were among the last to see the mountain before it cut itself in half. Cairo is famous for being the capital of Egypt and one of the oldest baskets of civilization in the world. Unfortunately, they've earned themselves a new reputation in recent years, and it has to do with poor construction practices. According to a 2022
Cap.
report, there are 14.5 million residential properties nationwide. Of them, roughly 100,000 are categorized as dangerous and on the verge of collapse. Many of those buildings are in Cairo, and they've been claiming innocent lives since 2015. These
Damn.
locals got lucky when someone noticed cracks forming in the side of their apartment complex. Everyone got out moments
this is
before
why
the building came
The
crumbling
pyramids
down.
weren't built by just themselves, just the humans, just the Egyptians. It wasn't built by just them. They had help. I don't know what kind of help. I assume. I'm telling you. I think it's aliens, man. Aliens are real, man. That's what I'm thinking. But hey, who knows? Oh, the whole building, dude.
Our cameraman said his uncle lived in the building and escaped moments before the collapse. He said construction on an adjacent building had caused the deep cracks to form in this one. Residents, including his uncle, awoke to strange cracking and creaking sounds that morning. Then, they noticed slight movements in the structure and knew it was on the verge of collapse. Sadly, it's a story they've heard many times before. Between 2014 and 2020, Egypt experienced about 1,000 similar collapses. Combined, these
1,000?
incidents claimed the lives of
Shit.
500 people. About 2/3 of that figure were women and children.
AI writes my copy in seconds, but resizing a video still takes 3 tools and a mild breakdown.
The M4 highway in Russia, also known as the Don, is a 943-mile expressway linking Moscow in the north to Novorossiysk, a port city on the Black Sea. On November 12th of 2018, a local man was driving along the M4 when he discovered a massive pileup. Roughly 10 cars were involved in the crash, and dozens more were stuck behind. He kept the camera rolling as he passed
That's
the flaming
scary.
vehicle, leading to this extreme close call.
Фуры, все стало. Пиздос. Надо валить быстрее, ёбаный в рот. Вот это жесть. И побились все, вот это черт подъери. Горит машина. Глянь же, скач, машина загорелась. Вот это пиздец.
Oh shit.
Now,
Just
we don't
blue.
speak Russian, but we're guessing our cameraman used some colorful language to describe what he just saw. Thankfully, he and his passenger were unharmed during the blast. It's unclear what caused the pileup, but by the looks of things, weather likely had something to do with it.
Bonus.
Shuangyashan, China, is a large coal mining city in the eastern part of Heilongjiang province. It's home to about 1.4 million people, including 2 men who will never look at winter the same way again. It was November 14th of 2023. Shuangyashan had just experienced a heavy snowfall, and several large piles had formed on the rooftops. Storefront CCTV cameras were rolling as 2 men strolled by. One of them looked up, and then both were jumping for cover. The leading man hears something shift overhead. He looks up to see a cascade of snow falling toward him. They raise their
What
arms
the
for
hell?
cover and try to escape the avalanche.
Damn.
Thankfully, neither man was injured as the chunks landed directly behind them. Cell phone footage of a similar event shows how much damage heavy snow like that can do.
That's crazy.
Now we're thinking that there are several solid blocks of ice mixed in with the snow. It wouldn't cause this much damage if it were just soft powder. So
Saw
the
that
next time you're
pollution, man.
walking under a building
I
after
saw
a
that pollution
snowstorm, keep
in
an eye
China.
on the
I saw that
roof.
pollution,
You
man.
never know when something's about to fall off. Malapuram, India is a large town in the southern state of Kerala. It's home to roughly 630,000 people, including a biker who shouldn't be alive to tell his story. It was July 25th of 2020. Mohammed Salih was out on his motorcycle when he pulled over on a busy road.
Of course. Of course his name is Muhammad, man.
Traffic
course.
moved steadily. in
Well,
each direction.
well,
Then,
well.
Without warning, Mohammed's life flashed before his eyes. Luckily, his guardian angel was there to save him.
Oh, shit. Damn, that car saved them. Oh. Hey, why Muhammad walking all zesty, man? You're a little zesty, man.
Mohammed's guardian angel came in the form of an SUV driver who veered into the runaway backhoe. The collision likely saved Mohammed's life, as the heavy machine was on a direct collision course with his bike. Looking back, you can see when Mohammed realizes he's in trouble. He must have heard the machine skidding on the road and turned to look at the last second. Then, panic set in, and he froze while trying to get off the bike. It looks like the SUV...
Yo, he just got some back shots from the
driver
SUV
walked
gang.
away from the crash without any
Sorry.
significant injuries. As for the backhoe, it's unclear what caused this freak accident. Excessive speed likely had something to do with it. If you enjoyed this video and want to see another just like it, then be sure to click the link on screen now. With that, thanks for...
Hey, yeah, thanks for watching, man. And if you like that video, make sure you like and subscribe. And on to the next one, bro.